Right, good morning. I just want to show you my target today. And this is only at, what, 4 feet away, I think? Maybe 5 feet away. So you can imagine what it's going to be like at 24 yards. Now if I come into it, it's Phil's little targets he sent me, but I've stuck on the little beads. Can you see them? And that's going to be my target, to knock these beads off without hitting Phil's targets. Right, take a look at this 2-2 pellet and the beads, so you can see the size of the beads against the 2-2 pellet. And I'm going to try and knock these off without touching the wood. Oh, dear me, there's going to be some taking, I think, if I can do it. If I just get one, I'll be pleased. Maybe one or two. And it's hard to say which one would be the easiest shot. The rabbit, well, you can see the rabbit. It's in between his ears. These are made out of, I don't know, wood, so they're easy to break. So I think the rabbit might be one of the hardest shots, but then, yeah, I just don't know. But coming back, you can't even see them. So that's my target today. So it might be a laugh, it might not. Okay, see you later, bye. Top bead on that one. Just over the top of that. And that bead's gone, so all the beads. Right, good morning. I've set my targets up, and from here I can't even see them. I'm hoping the scope's going to be powerful enough to see the targets. It's a beautiful day, beautiful morning. It's still a bit early, but I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, might as well get on with it. So, I'll put the magazine in first. Okay, pellet's loaded at the moment. I'll have to turn the scope on. And let's start recording. Okay, we're recording. Now, down there, I can see one rabbit with a little silver ball on. I can just make out the flower, so I'll have to zoom in. Now that's on full magnification. I can just about see the beads. And on top of this rabbit is a small bead, as you saw this morning. And then this one I can't even see. Oh yes, I can just about make them out. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for me. So I don't reckon on my chances at all. I might able to get the rabbit with the silver bead on that one there, because it's showing me quite clearly. But as for the other targets, especially this little flower one, the beads are like on the background of the concrete. I can see the beads quite clear on these ones. And of course, having a 2-2, and you saw the pellet this morning with the size of the bead, it's not a full-on hit target. So I've got to use virtually half the pellet size, half the pellet width to take those beads off. So it's like skimming the ball bead without breaking that wood. Right, okay, so I'm going to take the silver one first, I think. Safety's off. And we go for the rabbit with the silver bead on. And I'm just going to aim at the top of the bead. And that way it might give me half. And that, well, I don't know, yeah, the ear roll's on and the bead's off. So that's one good shot. And what I do, I get the rabbit out of the way and I shoot it now. And that's the rabbit gone. Okay, so that's one bead off and I shot the rabbit. So I'm going to take the other rabbit now, and that's a small bead, and now I don't know whether that's still the bead on top or what. Very, very hard to say. Well, the bead's off, but the rabbit's turned facing me. So I'm quite pleased about that, taking the small bead off. And I would have said that being on the rabbit's ears would be the hardest shot. So now I have to take the rabbit out. And that's the rabbit gone. So now it's leaving these ones down here. Okay, so I can see one there, one there, one there, and one there. So I'm going to take this bottom one first, I think. No, I just missed that. Does make your eyes go funny. As I said this morning, if I just get one, I'll be happy with. That's that bead off, but now it's twisted the flower. That's really twisted the flower now, and I don't know whether I took that bead off or what. I can see, I don't know whether that's a bead on top. I should have really stuck the little wood down so it wouldn't twist, but I think the power of the palette would make it twist anyway. So the top, and I'm still not sure. I can see a bead just there, but if I try and take that, that's going to hit the wood. I'll have to try it and see what happens. If I can skim it on the left hand side away from the wood. That's it. Okay, so that's good. So on that flower there's 3 beads gone and 3 beads standing. Pleased about that, I'll tell you. Dear me. Alright. My sight picture's gone. It's going up in brightness, I think. Oh, it's gone down. I thought I saw 3 beads on that. I can only see 2. Okay. I missed that. Oh, that flower's gone. Okay, well at least I got 3 beads off that. Oh, that was 12 shots. I can't see them at all. I can see one, I think, there. I think that's one there. Although it's turned the flower round. Let's took that flower out. So I've got one bead on the rabbit, two beads on the rabbits. Three beads on one flower, I think, and one on one flower, and I think that's a bead just there, see it? Where I'm loaded in. No, I'm not, okay. Tell you what, Takes a lot of concentration on that. And I think that's a bead there. And I hit the wood, but the bead's gone. Yeah, well. Okay. It's shot to the left a bit, I think. Let's took that off. I missed it all together. Dear me. Let's took that out. Just over the top of that. Let's took that out. That there is a little bit of chicken wing. I was hoping flies would come, but obviously it's too early, they're not out of bed yet. Don't know what else to shoot at, really. I don't know what that is. Bit of dirt, I think. What's that? Is that a raised bit of wood or? Yeah, a bit of wood raised up. That's about it. A couple more shots, I think, and that's it. But doing those little beads, quite happy. I got 4, so I'm well pleased. Don't know what that is. I think that's paint. And whatever it is, it looks like it's come in half. But I think that was like a drip of paint when I normally paint these backboards up. And that was the last shot. 24 shots. 3 cocked. Safety's on. Right, okay. Recording's off. And the scope's off. Yeah, that was a bit of a challenge, that target, but I'm pleased the way it went. The crow done its job, especially the scope. I think virtually all the misses was due to my aiming, but even so, that is a small target. I don't know whether you try doing these small targets or not, especially at 24 yards. But you know, to me it's trying to be consistent in the way I'm shooting. Finger control on the trigger, my breathing, my eyes, you know, virtually everything. I try to be as consistent as I possibly can. Of course, when you've got a good rifle like the Crow and the scope, that helps a lot. And the only thing that really lets it down is yourself, in the way of your aiming, a slight movement, or of course the pellets you're shooting. Not each pellet is going to be perfect. I think the majority of times it would be down to yourself. All it needs is a slight movement when you pull or squeeze the trigger. You might not even notice that movement, but the pellet will as it goes down range, because it's amplified, you know. It just, you know, a fraction of a millimetre sort of thing. By the time it gets down range, it's 1/8 of an inch off, maybe more. Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the video, and if you enjoyed it, just give it a thumbs up, leave your comments, and if you've got any challenges for me, write them down also. And I'll see you on the next shoot. See you later. Bye.